Well, it is getting very close to the deadline to get your tickets for the Stars Lottery in Saskatchewan. I'm joined today by the program manager of Lotteries for Stars, Mark Oden. Mark, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this lottery. This is obviously something for a good cause, but it's kind of nice in that people have a chance to get something in return. So, not very much longer to purchase the tickets, though. So, how much longer can people get in and get in on these exciting prizes?
Well, you've got a little bit of time, but not too much. Thursday at midnight is the final deadline for everything. That is for, of course, the $3.6 million lottery with over 1,500 prizes, including this beautiful grand prize show home, one of two show homes that you could win, one in Saskatoon and one in Regina. But of course, vehicles, vacations, lots of other home and electronics and jewelry prizes and experiences as well. But it's also the deadline for the Stars Daily Cash, which is 40 draws of $10,000 each, and also the Lucky Stars 50/50, which I just checked. And it is the total jackpot right now is sitting at $1.99 million. So I'm sure it will be well north of 2 million by the time we're done. So that means you could be walking home with $1 million or more in your pocket.
Well, this is always a lottery that people look forward to every year. Have ticket sales been going pretty well, Mark? Is it close to the point where it's a total sellout?
Yeah, ticket sales have been going quite well. We've still got a bit of ground to cover to get to our goal. And this is such a critical lottery for us, such a critical fundraiser, the largest one in Saskatchewan, and it provides roughly about a third of the funding that we need every year. Of the portion that we fundraise. Of course, the government of Saskatchewan is very generously supports us about 50%, but that still means we have $11 million we have to fundraise for each and every year, and the lottery is a huge part of that. So we're very thankful, as always, for the support of people across the community for buying tickets, but we still have a ways to go, and we hope that people, if they haven't bought their tickets yet, they will consider doing so. Or if they have, maybe get a few more chances to win. And of course, we've got tickets at every price point and every budget. So it doesn't take a lot to get in on the ground floor. But of course, if you want to buy more, we will gladly take that. And just know, as you said earlier, that you're buying tickets on something that is potentially life changing, like winning a home or around the world vacation or a vehicle. But you could also not you could you will most certainly be helping to save lives at the same time.
Well, and let's talk about that. Stars does come to Lloydminster quite often, unfortunately. It's an operation that is needed when people are going through probably the toughest times in their lives. But that to me just means it's something that should be supported even more because you or a family member or a friend could end up needing the service. So tell me, when somebody buys a ticket, Mark, what is that money used for with Stars?
Our lottery is quite unique in that the money is going directly to day-to-day operations. So you very literally can feel that you are a part of that mission when you see that helicopter in the sky. As you mentioned, it's one of those unfortunate but fortunate instances that you never want to see the helicopter coming, but it's good to know that our crews can be there to help people. And as you mentioned, we do come to Lloydminster and area quite often. In the last fiscal year alone, we were in Lloydminster itself more than 20 times, serving from both Saskatoon primarily, also from Edmonton, but also all the surrounding communities. We unfortunately need to come quite a bit, and so when you see that red helicopter overhead and you have donated to Stars or you bought a lottery ticket, you know that you are helping to put the fuel in that tank. You're helping to put the medications in the IV lines, or keeping the equipment and the technology that our crews use on board every day, making sure that it's current, it's up to date, and that our crews are continually at the forefront of their professions with ongoing education and just learning all of the latest advances, and it allows us to innovate as well. to bring things online, like, for example, Blood on Board, which is something that until Stars started doing it was not a practice. And now almost all air ambulance organizations across North America carry blood on board, which can be very useful to help save someone's life. That was started by Stars in Saskatchewan, actually. And we have other examples of that. And that innovation is fueled by the community support. So when you support the lottery, you very directly are supporting our 24/7 operations to make sure that we can be there for you, a loved one, a colleague, a neighbor, a friend, if they should unfortunately need us someday.
Mark, if people are looking to get tickets, what is the best way to do that?
It's very easy to go online to starslottery.ca, buy your tickets right there, or you can call toll free to 11 p.m. Every night, 1-844 STARS SK. I'll make sure I've got that correctly. That's 1-844-782-7775.
Mark, thank you so much for joining me. I can see the show home behind you. As you said, it's beautiful, just one of the many prizes. So we encourage everybody to get their tickets again. Thursday is the deadline at midnight. So thank you for joining me, Mark, and good luck with getting those tickets sold for the rest of the lottery.
Thank you very much. And again, thanks to the community for their wonderful support.